Okay, is anyone here nga kabalo mag-screenshot kay lahi ang gigamit nga laptop dili ka kuan?
Sige, ako na lang. Can you on your cam? Okay, in a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The next page.
Olha a continuation sa atong dito galing.
Okay, done. So, kumusta ang pagconduct og patent search sa inyong technology? Is it interesting? Is it challenging? Kumusta man? Okay. So I hope you've already conducting or you already start conducting patent search of your technology. So our topic today is a continuation of your workshop, which is accessing the patent databases, the preparing the patent search report, and patent search worksheet. So our topic is all about invention spotting. So allow me to share my screen. So here. Okay. Okay. So invention spotting. So invention spotting is from the word spotting. You need to spot the novel features and inventive steps of your technology. So wanto siya ang giyong it is a continuation of your workshop gahapon kay it's because after you identify 3 closest prior arts, you need to spot the invention. So you need to identify the novel features of the existing patents compared to your technology. So spotting the invention. So why is there a need to spot the invention? Because you need to. It gives justice to your prior art search. So of course, ang nagkandak man ka og patent search, then the purpose of patent search is to identify the novelty and inventive steps of your technology. So spotting the invention is very important to identify the novel features and the inventiveness of your technology. Then it enables you to identify the novel features of your research. It justifies research funding, especially if you propose a research funding. Then through invention spotting, para makahibaw kag kana nga technology nga for funding is bag-o ba siya or na ba siya inventiveness. Then because you have to, so it enables you to file a patent application, di ba? Before you file a patent application, so for your end, you need to conduct a patent search for you able to assess if potential ba siya for patent application. So through invention spotting, kay imo man na siyang i-identify ang iyahang novel features, imo mang i-differentiate ang features sa imong technology ug sa katong features tagsa-tagsaon nimo og identify ang features sa imong ma-identify nga closest prior arts. Like for example, document 1, document 2, document 3. Imo na siyang differentiate. So para maka-assess ka yung potential ba siya for patent application. Then, what is the invention? So you need what is the closest prior art? You need to identify the closest prior art. Then what are the difference between the closest prior art and the invention that you can spot? Then what are the technical effects of the differences identified? This is the very important para ma-identify ug unsay advantage sa imong technology. Then which specific differences the technical effect that seems to be the most important one. Then how to spot an invention. So first, find a all new features. So as I said, it is invention spotting is to identify the novel features of your technology. So through invention spotting, you're able to identify new so new features of your technology. So ma-identify nimo nga like for example sa document 1, document 2, document 3 na kay features nga wala nila, which is possible nga mo to siya makapanabel sa imong technology. Then find a new combination of known features. So this pertains to the inventiveness of your technology. So if i-combine man gani ang features ni document 1 and document 2, maka-result ma-result ba siya sa imong features. So this inventive to test the inventiveness of your technology. Then identify what problem did the inventor intend to solve and what problem he did objectively solve. So you need also to identify the uses of the technology to differentiate sa inyong sa problem nga inyong solve. So sa document 1, inyo identify og unsay problem nga gisolve ani nga ni document 1. Sa document 2, unsay problem nga iyang gisolve ani. Sa document 3, unsay problem nga gisolve ani. Then unsay kalahian nila sa problem nga imong gisolve na by advantage among solution sa tong problem nga imong solve. Then look for the trick of the invention or which among technical effects is the most important one. Then, so categories of prior art. So this is already presented gahapon. I mean, this was already I already said this yesterday. So when you talk about, you need to categorize man sa katong mga closest prior arts nga inyong ma-identify, you need to categorize og asa siya ma-belong sa X, sa A ba, sa X, or sa Y. So when you talk about A, the prior art document defines the general state of the art, which is not considered to be a particular relevance, meaning to say you have different features nga claim, kumbaga layo ra siya sa imong technology. Then when we talk about X, so the prior art documents contains all of the elements that are present in the invention. So the claim invention cannot be considered novel and cannot be considered to involve inventive steps when taking alone. So meaning to say, if X gani na siya, so all of the features of your technology was already claimed sa existing na nga technology or existing nga patents. Kumbaga, wa na kabag-uhan sa imong technology. Dili na bag-o imong technology. So dili na siya kapasar sa requirements as to the novelty. Maingon na ng examiner ana, claims 1 to 6 does not meet the requirements of novelty in view of, like for example, D1 in view of D2. Yan na. Then, why? The prior art documents contain some of the elements of the invention. The claimed invention is novel over this document. However, combining this document with other Y documents can result to a combination that may be viewed obvious to a person skilled in the art, making the invention has no inventive steps. So, why man gani ang category ana? So, meaning to say, some of the elements of your invention was already claimed sa patents, existing patents. Not all features, some niya then. But if i-combine siya sa other existing patents, there's possibility nga combine man gani lack of inventive steps na imong technology mo na siya nga why. So why is novel imong technology but questionably imong inventive steps. So if why gani ang result sa imong sa written opinion report and sa patent search from the examiner, so it is like for example claims 1 to 6 meet the requirements of novelty, pero ang imong claims 1 to 6 does not meet the requirement of inventive steps. So, mo na siyang Y. Pero gani og X, again, as I said gahapon, if X gani, wala na, dili na siya novel, automatic na po na siya nga, walay inventive steps. So, og X ang inyong inyong invention. So, dili siya potential for utility model. Pero og Y gani siya, so naapa kay chance nga imo i-convert into utility model application, because utility model application again is ang iyang required na requirements is the novelty and inventive steps. Ay, novelty and industrial applicability. Then, so like for example, this one, so the technical features is the case or housing body, the lid, eraser, and metal plate. Then your invention is na ay case body, na lid. So you need to ingani pag-spot sa inyong technology. You need to enumerate the features, then i-check or i-put yes o unsay present nga features sa imong ma-identified nga closest prior art, yes or no. Like for example, kani kintahay sa existing ay imuhang invention. So na kay case, na kay lead, na kay eraser, na kay metal plate. Then mo ni imuhang prior art kaning tulo the prior art 1, prior art 2, prior art 3. So you need to check or to put to type yes sa mga features na present niya. So if wala gani, check no. So and this was already. So this is there is no specific format for invention spotting. It's up to you on how you present the features, to compare the different features sa imong technology sa existing technology. So pwede nga ninyo gamitin. So you need to enumerate, for example, sa imong technology. So kaning features nga first column, this pertains sa imong technology. So this is helpful, invention spotting is helpful para ini mag-graph mo og claims. Then kani siya sa first nga column. So this one features kay kani siya nga invention spotting is like for example sa imong nga technology. So you need to enumerate your features here. Tanang features sa imong technology is imong i-enumerate diri. Then need to category katong A, X, Y, category sa imong mga features. Then si document 1, document 2, document 3, mo ni siya ang inyong ma-identified nga closest prior art. So katong inyong i-conduct bitaw nga, di ba, mag-patent search man mo sa inyong technology katong sa patent search report. Then mag-identify man mo adto og at least 3 closest prior art. So magama mo og ing-ani invention spotting. Okay? So part po sa inyong requirements, you need to prepare this table. Sa ma'am, i-present pa nila ang yun. So you need also to present your invention spotting kay multi bases. So again, tulo na inyong requirements. The first is our assignment. The first is the patent search report, the patent search worksheet, and this table. So katong inyong ma-identify nga 3 closest prior arts mo to siya inyong ibutang as document 1, document 2, and document 3. Then kaning features, the first column is features ni sa inyong technology. Then like for example, document 1, ibutang diri ang reference number and the title. Then butang pud ang reference number and the title, reference number and the title. Then sa features diri, ibutang inyong features diri sa first column. Then i-check if like for example ang features diri kay naa kay body, if ang D1 og D2 og D3 na sila body, so i-check nimo ang present nila. So antod of other pa nga features nimo i-present, i-check if present siya sa tulo ka prior arts. If naay wala, like for example si D1 na siya body pero si D2 wala, ibutang lang na siya og X or no. Pwede inyo gamitin yes or no, pwede check or X. Okay, clear? So, here, again, enumerate ninyo ang ihang essential features sa ihang technology. Then, i-check or X ang ang features nga present or dili present sa document sa D1, D2, o D3. Then sa remarks, so you need to put the difference sa remarks. Dere. Unsay ilahang remarks sa, like for example, sa body, unsay ilang remarks like D1, D2, D3. So inyong iput ang iyang remarks. Like for example, body, si D1, D2, D3, so iput ninyo ang remarks ari nga kanang ang si D1 og D3 ra ang naay body din ang nga klase sa body nga which is the same sa imong technology. Then you need to categorize it A ba siya, X or Y. Clear for invention spotting? Hello? Nakuha ra ba ang invention spotting? So it is you just use the result of your patent search. Katong result against ang result sa inyong patent search mo ta inyong igamitan sa invention spotting. Or tong ma-identify ninyo nga closest prior art. So ang thought sa invention spotting is to differentiate and identify the novel features of your technology and the inventiveness para makahibaw ka nakay guide kani nga tibol arong nakay guide og unsa ang mga features nga naani mo nga wala sa na-identify nimo nga closest prior arts. So again, so clear no? So we'll proceed to the next topic. I hope it's clear. So we will also upload this lectures sa Google Drive for your guide. So here I will just discuss some parts of the patent specification. Actually, patent specification and claim drafting is a separate, usually, ang mga practice is separate yun na siya nga training, and then we will conduct it face-to-face kay dili man gud siya ingag dali ra himuon ang patent specification and claims kay especially claims is the heart of a patent document, so you need to we need to allot time in preparing the claim drafting. So usually 4 days claim drafting ra na siya. I mean 4 days claim drafting on drafting of claims and patent specification. So karon kay overview sa so lang i-discuss is the parts of a patent specification. So patent specification and also if we organize claim drafting activity, claim drafting training and patent specification is we invite patent agent kay sila ang very knowledgeable on drafting claims. Mga patent agent from the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines or other patent agents sa mga SUCs or HCIs. So patent specification, so this is mag-file mo for patent so mo ni ang mga inyong manifold disclosure of your technology. So patent specification. So the contents of patent specification includes first, of course, the title of the inventions or utility model. So utility model, patents and utility models is the same ra na sila ang formatting. Mag-differ lang sila sa title. Okay. Ang sa patent is na siya title of the invention, but the utility model is title of the utility model. So we have also the technical field of the invention or utility model, then background of the invention or utility model, which includes the description of the prior art and the objectives of your technology. Then summary of the inventions or utility model, then the detailed descriptions and claims, and abstract or abstract of the disclosure. Then here, for the title, so the title of your technology must short and specific. So if possible, not more than 10 words. So the same with your thesis, diba? So dapat short and specific. So not more than 10 words. Then appear as heading of the specification. So ang kanang documents nga inyong isubmit sa inig file is ang term ana is specification. So, sa specification na tong title, technical field, background of the invention, summary of the invention, brief description of the drawings, detailed description, claims, abstract, and the drawings mo na siya patent specification ang terms ana nga document. So, ang title na dyan na siya sa kinaunhan, heading of the specification, ang title. Una dyan na siya sa patent specification. Then also in the abstract. Kaya ang abstract, dapat makommense ang iyang title sa abstract. So sa abstract, title una, then after that, abstract of the disclosure. So dapat may title ang abstract. The claims kay ang formatting sa patent specification is ang first page is the before last page ang abstract, but sa bag-o nga rules, first page na ang abstract. So ang first one or page 1 is the abstract of the disclosure. Then continuous ang iyang numbering ana until claims. So abstract of the disclosure. So and then after that katong specification, which is a specification na added to ang title, na added to ang technical field, na dito ang background of the invention, brief description of the drawing if naa siya drawing imong technology, summary of the invention, data description, and mo to siya ang sa specification or inig-file ni mo na online mo na siya ang description. Then, separate page ang claims. So, dili siya, like for example, dako pag space imong data description, so imong same page, no. It should be separate page ang claims. So, like for example, page for example, imong description is consider page 2 to kay page 1 man ang abstract. So mag-start imong specification 2 to 4. So ang claims ana bisin pag napay space sa page 4, ang claims ana is separate page siya. So sa next page na ang claims, then continuous ra ihang number. Then drawings is lahi pod og ang drawings, lahi pod siya og page ang drawings, but ang drawings is separate, pwede siya i-separate file nimo kay ang mabuta ra sa drawings is pages ra siya sa katong mga drawings na wala na siya page number, which is continuous to the abstract specification and claims, lahi ang kuan sa drawings. So ang drawings is, if like for example, imong drawings is 7 kabuok na page 1 of 7, page 2 of 7, nga na siya. Then, again, so balik ta sa title, appear as heading of the specification. Then, fancy names are not permissible. So, avoid using fancy names. So, dapat specific. So, kanang clear ang imuhang title. So, i-avoid ang mga fancy nga titles, straight to the point, to gansa na imuhang technology. Then must be descriptive to help and sell the idea. So catchy imuhang, kanang makabasa sa imuhang title sa imong technology, so maka-interest siya or wow, interesting lagi ni siya nga title. Dapat nga na imuhang technology title. Then serve as an aid in searching process. Then does not restrict coverage of the invention. Then the technical field, example, I mean sa title. So example of the title is, for example, fertilizer composition, like for example also vaccine storage container. So mga nga title, geotextile kintahay nga paper, so food dehydrator. So that is an example of a title. Bali short and specific. So next part of a patent specification is the technical field. So technical field is statement of the field of the art to which the inventions pertain. So unsa iyang field of the art. So statement should be directed to the subject matter. So it starts with a broad statement to specific statement. So like for example, og unsay imong ang kanang technical field, og unsay field of the art ana nga technology, or asa siya nga field sa agriculture ba siya, sa fisheries, food products, agricultural machineries, ingana. So iyang field of the art. Like for example, so gikan siya sa broad nga statement to specific statement. For example, hey, ang imong statement ana kay the present invention relates in general to agricultural farm implements. Example, used for tillage purposes, but more specifically to an like for example, imong technology is laser guided leveling system with attached GPS like for example. So gikan ka sa broad nga field, katong broad nga statement, to imo siyang specific og unsa imuhang technology. Kanang specific nga statement is mo to ang imuhang technology. So ang broad is katong asa makover ang imuhang, asa under imuhang technology. Then specific is adto siya og unsa ang imuhang technology. So again, like for example, ang statement nimo, it is only one one paragraph. Gamay ra na siya. It composed of 1 to 2 sentence ra. Usually, 1 sentence ra gani. So, ingani lang siya. For technical field, the present invention relates in general to agricultural farm implements used for tillage purposes. Muna siya ang broad. So, ang broad kaya, ang broad niya nga field of the art is agricultural farm implements used for tillage. So, kaning agricultural farm implements mo na dyan, broad mo na ang field of the art. But more specifically, so ang specific statement, to an laser guided leveling system with an attached GPS. Mo na siya specific. So technical field from broad statement to specific statement. Next part of a patent specification is the background of the invention. So it is part sa background of the invention is the related prior art or state of the art. So specific prior art documents, the practices, methods, device, common knowledge. Then kaning background of the invention, same ni siya og sa thesis gani is literature background. 'Di ba? So mag-cite mo og mga existing na nga mga research, mga existing nga mga studies, mga unpublished or published nga mga studies. So, same with the background of the invention. So, related prior art of the state of the art. Diba ang prior art, as we recall, is anything which is available to the public. Any information related to your technology is a prior art. So, katong inyong ma-search nga prior arts, katong ma-identify ninyo nga closest prior arts, mo to siya inyohang ibutang sa background of the invention. Then also add some research mga facts about sa imong invention. Kana ma-search niyo sa Google, mga nasa journals. Kay part man gyapon siya sa prior arts. Pero you can use sa inyong background of the invention katong inyohang ma-search nga prior arts, and we advise that nga sa inyong background of the invention is na atong inyong ma-identify nga closest prior arts. You need to put there the title, the reference number, the title, then what is all about ana nga patents, for example. So usually sa abstracts mo or sa ilahang claims yung isa. Then you need to include also the specific technical problems in the prior arts to be solved. So include also the specific technical problems in the prior art to be solved. Then summary of the invention is the brief summary of the invention or your technology. Brief summary siya. I'm not okay, namagayoban ka na mag-check mi sa mga application which is kanang conscious sa thesis ba. Usahay ang uban is ang ilang mabutang sa summary of the invention is summary sa ilang thesis. No, it should be the summary of the invention katong sa technology na jud. Tama na siya inyong ibutang. So, includes the technical solution to the prior arts problem. So, includes your solution, so which is your technology. Then, advantages of the proposed invention. So, aside po diha ang advantage sa imong technology, imong invention. So, usually for summary of the invention is mura siya objectives sa imong invention. So, it aims to, kasagaran mag-start na siya sa state nimo ang state nimo ang problem, the state mo ang technical solution, then the advantages, and then it aims to what say objectives sa imong technology. Kumo na siya ang sa summary of the invention. Then point out why the new invention is better explaining the new technical features. Then the content of the patent specification, again, includes brief description. For example, if your technology is a machine, a device, so naman dyan na siya yung mga drawings, di ba? So a statement describing the position of the different drawings as presented in the drawing. So mag-attach man ka sa drawing, so na siya yung mga label, numbering. Then, prior art can also describe and must be properly labeled as such. Like for example, if your technology is modification sa existing prior art, so nalang kay tayo device, nalang kay gi-add nga features, new features. So ibutang tong forma sa prior arts to existing technology, then pero naka-dotted, marasya naka-grid ang iyang dotted, man siguro na term. Dotted siya, hanap siya dotted, not kaysa sa imuhang technology, sa imuhang additional features nga klaro siya. Ang katong prior art, katong original nga design, nara kay gi-add nga features na nakakuha na to siya, dotted ang ihang forma. Pero ang imuha mo to clear kay meaning to say, inigtanawa na sa patent examiner, katong murag naka-dotted lang siya, broken lines siya, is mo to ang prior art. Then ang imong additional features modification is katong wala naka broken line. So mo to
Recording in progress.
mo to imong new features, mo to imong technology nga gi file for protection. Then the brief description must also show the complete picture of the invention and the new technical features. So in presenting your drawing, so first is figure 1 is the whole pictures sa imong technology. Perspective view sa imong technology. Then the second figure is like side, top, bottom view. Yan. Then that is, of course, you need to kuan sa mga features. Ilabelan ninyo. Then, claims. So, claims is the heart of a patent document. So, must be the metes and bounds of the protection. So, in other words, it is a limitation of the protection. That is why you need, in conducting a patent search, you need to read the claims kay adto ninyo ma-identify asa ang limitation ana nga technology ug sa iyang features nga gi-claim. So claims is the metes and bounds of the protection. So unsa inyong ibutang sa claims nga features, so mora na siya mura na siya coverage sa imong technology. So ang claims, it must be clear and concise to avoid speculation. So, dapat klaro siya imuhang claims. then must be complete to include all the inventive features. So you need to input there, you need to write there the inventive features of your technology. Then must be supported by the detailed description. So that is why sa inyong detailed description is dapat kuan na siya, kumplito imong detailed description. Kay kuan, pwede ang claims ninyo nga mag otro-otro pero ang inyong detailed description is dili na. Di ba na-mention na gahapon nga pwede mo maka-amend sa claims but the detailed description is dili. Dili mo maka-add og new subject matter or new features sa inyong technology. That is why in drafting your patent specification, so you need to consider the completeness sa inyong detailed description. Kay what if kapag prosecute na sa inyong claims adto na-comment si examiner nga ipa-clarify nga na ipa-amend pero damo to na question ka og inventive step nya pagbasa pa nimo hala naaman di ay naapa di ay kuya ma-input sa ang detailed description lawing nga na nga case mo nang dapat sa pag-draft pa sa imuhang detailed description dapat complete siya full disclosure sa imong detailed description. Kay para, in case mong gani nga nakaipa-amen, nakaiutuhan sa imong claims, supported siya sa imong detailed description, nakay basis sa nga mabasa sa detailed description. Kaya ang detailed description pwede ka maka-amend o ang imuharang CPIAT is typo error. Like for example, kanang clarity and uniformity sa terms nga imong gigamit, spacing, punctuation. So, ilagya po nang i-correct. Like for example, mali kag spacing, mali ka o punctuation nga gigamit, kanang wrong spelling ka, kuan gyapon na siya, ila na i-correct. Office action gyapon na siya. So, pwede ra ka maka-amend nga na. Pero kung mag-add kag new feature sa data description mo na siya, dili pwede. So, mo na siya nga, sa pag-draft pa ng daan, dapat complete na full disclosure sa inyong detailed description. Kaya in case mag-amend mo sa claims, so na may basis kay inig mag-amend sa claim class class. Inig mag-amend sa claims is dapat naaman siya basis. Like for example, amended claim 1, find the basis in detailed description, page 1, like for example, page 1, line number 25 to 26. Nga na siya. So, na kay basis. So, katay mong i-amend nga claim, so na siya ika-support sa detailed description. Na siya ika-support nga basis nga mabasa sa detailed description. Like for example, sa page 4, line 56 and 57. So, muna siya nga, your claims must be supported by the detailed description. Then, the abstract. So, simply a brief overview of the whole patent document. So, write a little about the technical field, the purpose of the technology, the highlighted elements or the new features among technology, and must not be more than 150 words ang abstract. So, the same bitaw, di ba sa abstract, sa mga research papers sa mga publication is not more than 150 words. Okay, it is a brief overview of a patent document. So, usually, the abstract will start sa the invention disclose a process, for example, a process of making food products, particularly i-state ang iyahang sa imong purpose, then the elements of the technology. So that is the abstract. So that are parts of the. So I think I forgot here to include the detailed description. Sorry, this is a slide. So after the summary of the invention is the detailed description. I mean, after this brief description of the drawing is the detailed description. So I think na-delete na ho ang slide. Then, basta ang timanan ninyo sa ihang dito description is the full disclosure of your technology dun sa ihang isa ihang kanang kuan, iyahang pag-process, iyang composition, ana. Basta kay full siya about sa inyong technology. Muna siya inyong ibutang sa inyong detailed description. So here, so I think it's clear ba about sa patent specification, content sa patent specification? Nakaro ba? So, mas maklaro ni ninyo if makatry na mo og prepare og patent documents. If mag-draft na mo og patent documents. So, ma-appreciate ninyo ang kaninga mga parts. If mag-try na mo, mag-draft na mo og mga patent documents. Although imuhang basahan mo, realised man, daghan mag-i-consider, pero ini mag-draft na mo, so, paano ninyo, ma-appreciate rin nyo. So, clear? Clear ba ang content of patent specification? So, can I hear some reactions from the participants if it is clear? So, so that makaproceed ko. Example, documents. Clear? Or you can chat the chat box if clear. Or okay, good. So let's proceed to the I will show some forms na you need to accomplish o mag-file mo o patent protection. Para na mo idea o sa mga forms na inyong i-submit. Okay. So mag-stop share sa ako ha. For a while. So I will be presenting some mga forms. So here, for a copyright application, so these are the forms that you need to accomplish and submit. So first is this one, the transaction forms. So these are the forms for a copyright. So you need to fill out these forms here. So if you usually mga file for copyrighted works is kato mga original and derivative works including the computer programs, mga daghan pwede ma-copyright as long as it is original and derivative works. So here's the forms. You need to click the type of application. So the copyright copyright or related rights. So if it is like for example, the owner of the technology is a um, body or organization, so then ikaw employee, you need to transfer the ownership of the works sa imong employer, especially if this part of your regular duties. So you need to click the copyright and the recordation right. Then submission type is through electric filing kay ang process sa pag-file og copyright application is we need to email first the transaction form, the supplemental sheet, the affidavit of ownership, the deed of assignment, and the other soft copy or PDF copy sa imong mga work. Then through ITSO, since BISO is ITSO, na so franchise ang BISO, so through ITSO then in our university BISO is tanang application is dapat i-through nila sa ITSO. Bali, kami sa office diri sa ITSO mo facilitate sa filing, all filing sa BISO from BISO Calapi, from BISO Balilihan, Clarin, Canihay, Bilar, and main campus. So, tanang application nila sa ilang faculty and student is diri sa office. But ang process is you need to approach first. First is ang inventor or katong mga maker or author is mo approach na sila una sa ilahang chair, college chair, ITSO chairperson sa ilahang college. Then ang ITSO chairperson sa ilahang college mo endorse sa katong document sa campus ITSO directors. So ang campus ITSO directors mo na siya mo endorse diri sa University ITSO director para sa amo tayo sa ITSO na university is parang pag-check na laman ni sa mga requirements if then review also, then facilitate for online filing. Then type of applicant, if ikaw author, so click author here. If kanang ikaw author at the same time, ikaw po owner. Pero if ang ownership is sa katuimuhang employer kintahay, so ali na siya sa assignee kay ang applicant is different from authorship. So ang applicant is the owner. So lahi pwede ang applicant o ang author is the same if siya kay personal niya. Kay ako i-file nga work, nako ipa-copyright nga work, kanang ako'y owner, ako nga po'y author. So, ang applicant is, muna siya ang owner. Pero if ako'y author, pero ang owner sa ang technology is the BISO, so ang applicant is the BISO, ang ma-owner sa technology. Then, ang type of applicant sa BISO, kay siya may owner, then ahang i-transfer ahang right or ahang i-assign ahang right to the BISO, so ari siya sa copyright or claimant. So if gani ikaw author at ikaw owner at the same time author, so pwede kani imong i-click author creator related rights. Then applicant information for individuals, so kani surname, first name, pero og sa organization siya or sa imong employer for example, so name of the company, corporation or government agency. Then here the name of the author. So you need to provide the information here. Your surname, first name, middle name, the date of birth, and this one. You need to fill out this. Then here, work or creator or performance information is mo ni siya ang sa imong work. So, ansay title sa imong work. So, mo na siya imong input. So, dapat ang title nga imong ibutang diri sa transaction form is the same sa title sa imuhang ipasa ni mo, like for example journal, so the same sila title. Okay, mo ang copyright examiner mo comment to if ganong wala uniformity sa title, dapat the same sila ang title sa transaction form o sa katong imong for example the manual or journal. Then date of creation sa pagama sa imong work, then place of creation, Then, you need to classify the type of work. So, sa copyright is na siya yung mga classification. So, you need to identify that unsa siya nga classification. You need to put the letter. So, I will, nasa ubos man ang classification of work or type of work. Then, you need to answer this question. Then, is the work published? If wala, no. If yes, indicate publisher. Then, is the work, is this a derivative work? If no, check new. No. If yes, then indicate the original work. Then, is the work derived from indigenous knowledge and system of and practice? No or yes. Then, is the work a product of government funded research project? So you need just check no or yes. Then, is the work part of the regular duties of the author as an employee? If no, check no. Or if yes, indicate the employer. Then, is the author, creator, or performer claiming copyrighted or related works of the entire work? So if yes, siya mo nag-author sa entire work. So click yes. Pero kung nara siya part or sa ihang rule, so i-click ang no, then i-indicate o sa ihang ang sa part siya nag-work, then or ang sa ihang role. So usually nga nila, for example, i-appeal ang ihang thesis advisor. So if dili man gani siya mooy author sa entire work, so i-check ninyo ang no, then indicate sa siya nga sa iyang parts or the rules. So, or butan nyo is thesis advisor. So, document submitted. So, you need to submit the electronic or photos of the work, your ID. You need to submit your ID. Then, you need to submit date of assignment. If you transfer the ownership of your work to a body of organization or to your employer, for example. Then, here, special power of current agent. And, of course, signature. So, muna siya ang classification of copyrighted works and application requirements. So, as I said here, sa forms is you need to identify the classification of work. So, naadiri, na siya yung mga letters, the description. So, here, if A, so imong work is books, ebooks, audiobooks, pamphlets, comics, or novels or articles. So imong classification ana is A. If periodicals, journals, diaries, newspapers, magazines, so imong classification ana is B. Then lectures, sermons, addresses, speeches, dissertation prepared for delivery, C. Then letters, circulars, encyclicals, annals, D. Handled sa Q, broadcast recording. So you just type the letter here to indicate the classification of your work. And these are the following fees. So for copyright deposit is for small entity and big entity for 50. Then copyright deposit recordation from the region, 550. Then copyright deposit bulk CEA, 200. Amendment correction, so muna yung mga corresponding fees niya. Then, if kani inyong gamit, muna siya inyong pinapan. Pero if sa work gani, daghan o author, so you need to accomplish or you need to submit a supplemental sheet. For example, sa work is tulo ka author or upat, you need to submit this transaction form or supplemental sheet. So same, you need to fill out the creator information. So her name, first name, then their address, contact information. Then this question is the author or creator or performing claiming copyright or related right for the entire work? Yes. So if no, indicate parts or rules. So, you can use, if daghan siya mo but mo 20 to, daghan na supplemental sheet inyong attached. The next na form is, so clear for copyright transaction form. So usually for thesis students is i-care off man natin lahang ang mo facilitate man sa filing ana is your thesis advisor. Manay kasagaran na mo approach din sa office nga magpa-file is mga thesis advisor. Then, next form is, that is for copyright. Then, for industrial design. So, other forms is kung na siya ini process na sa persecution or mga renewal. So, kanisa lang ato ang kuan pag-file. So, industrial design registration request. So, this box is sa ipofil na siya. So, you need to put here the title of the industrial design. So, divisional application is you leave it blank. Okay? This is if mag-divisional application mo if you wish to apply to other countries, protection to other countries. Then, priority claims also. Leave it blank din siya if the rest of the Philippines. Then, applicant information. So, type of applicant, individual ba siya, company ba siya, or corporation, school, or government. Then, the name of company. If company or organization or government agency or school, then you need to click the entity. So, this is important nga click medyo big ba or small kay mag-differ ang iyang fees if big entities mas dako ang fees for big entities than for small entity, mas lesser siya. So, big entity, if the total asset is 100 million, so is less than 100 million. Then, position, then last name, and this information. Need to accomplish this. Then, designer information, here, this one. Designer information. So, kani siya nga form is, this is used if mag-file mo for kanang manual. Pero for now, ang process man sa application, application is online na siya. So, kani siya nga mag-pass mo industrial design registration request is for our file sa office, then for our guide also, kinsay mga kinsay mga ibutang designer information kung ownership sa applicant. Okay, this is very important man kay masikya tray tagamay ani. So, katanang pa-correction sa mga nasipyat is na siya corresponding fees. So, muna siya nga careful sa pag-fill out sa form sa online. Dapat check na nimo check ang iha mga information. Kaya kita'y masayop, magbayad na sa pa-correction. Then, mo-take time na po na siya, magpa-correcta, mo-take time na po na siya. So, mas madugay gato ang pag-rank sa ato ang pagpa-register sa atong IPR. So, mga careful ta sa mga forms. Here. So, for utility model na forms, our patent first is this one. So, if daghan mo og kuan, so here, same with the industrial design, so patent application request. So you just click direct, you just check this one. PCT if you want to apply it for other country. Then title of the invention. Then leave it blank if delete for divisional application. Then, applicant information. So, same with the industrial design. You need to check if individual ba siya, company or corporation or the school or government. And you need to type the name of company. So, if individual mo gani siya, so just type the last name, first name. Then, inventor's information here. So, resident agent or authorized representative is kani siya nga part is our authorized representative or our president. So, muna siya ibutang permission sa president. Then, if daghan nga author, you need, inventor, you need to use this supplemental sheet. So if sa industrial design gani daghan pod mo og designer, so you need also use the supplemental sheet. So type of here information. You just type the sequence here. Type nga information. Okay. Ano na siya inyong file. Then of course, don't forget to submit also the specification. Kaya mo po ito importante. Kanyang forms of specification. Then for utility model, paway ng trademark. I forgot to download the utility model. So usually, I will just ihatag din sa inyo ang advisor if you wish to apply for a utility model. But usually, ang sa utility model is the utility model is the same format with the industrial design. Ang distinguishing feature lang niya is ang instead of designer, maker ang makabutang. Then if daghan nga makers, they use a supplemental sheet. Then for the trademark, sa mga logos ninyo, so we'll use this form, but trademark application is filed also online. Through online yapon siya. So kani siya basis na ni siya sa mga information. Need to input the title of the mark, the claims of color, the translation, disclaimer, then the type. Is it type of mark? Is it a word mark? Is it a figurative mark or figurative in word mark? Three-dimensional or collective mark? Then fill out the information of applicant information, then resident agent. Then you need to fill out also the classes. So sa trademark pod is na po na siya yung mga classes. So class 1, so dahil po na siya classes until class 45. So it is a goods and services. You need to choose that. Nara na siya yung flyers. So magpa-file mo for trademark. Like for example, na may logo, ipa-file niyo yung trademark. So approach lang sa inyong chairperson, college chairperson, it's a chairperson. Then kaya ang it's a chairperson mo na siya mo endorse sa campus it's a director, then campus it's a director mo ay mo endorse pa din sa university it's a director. So that is for the form. So I will be presenting some example of a patent document. So for a while siya ha. I'll just prepare the example of a patent documents para ang i-show sa inyo. example for industrial design, because I believe that it is the output of this webinar workshop is to file a industrial design, especially sa ME, mechanical engineering, sa katong inyong mga uh, device or machines na himo. So, muna siya ang example of a specification for industrial design. So, muna siya inyong accomplish. Muna siya inyong i-submit the one-page specification and the drawing. So, sa specification is the title of your device or your machine, then description of the several views of the drawings. Then here, figure 1 is a perspective view of the present industrial design for a test bed for spark ignition engine. Then figure 2 is a top view thereof. Figure 3 is a front view thereof. Figure 4 is a right side view thereof. And figure 5 is left side view thereof, and figure 6 is a rear view thereof. So, inganihon lang ninyo og forma inyong specification. So, sundo lang ninyo ni guide. So, your instructor also mo-approach sila sa among office. So, we will guide also matang ni og sample. Then, claims the ornamental design for a chair substantially as shown and described. So, kani siya. I think na wrong ni siya. It's not a chair. The ornamental design for a test bed for spark ignition engine substantially as shown and described. Then for the drawing, so as I said, I think last during our first day, so pwede og photograph, pwede og drawing using computer katong mga AutoCAD, pwede pod og drawing by hand, basta clear lang siya. So, muna siya yung figure 1, the perspective view, then this one, the top view, mga views, top views, back view, side view, and other views sa inyong technology, sa inyong machines. So, muna siya inyong i-submit kani description, and the drawings, and the forms. Here for sample of industrial design. So, this one. Then, example of wait lang ha, the structures. So, also present example of a utility model. Utility model and invention is table. That's why 8%. Okay. So, ma-open ni siya if your industrial design is kanang naka-AutoCAD siya, dili siya photograph. So, if magrantan mo o if ma-register na inyo ang industrial design application is maka-receive mo ingani industrial registration. Kani mo inyo ma-receive after if ma-register na inyo industrial design. Then, the specification here, again, the title, the brief description of several drawings, then claims, then this one. So, ingani, if naka-AutoCAD, I think AutoCAD ang gigamit ani. Here, the perspective view, then the views, several views, front view, left side view, right side view, top view, the front view, the left side, the right side, and other views sa inyong drawings. So again, muna ang specification. It contains the title, the brief description, and the claims. Then the figure 1, the perspective view. Then other views, the front views, the side views, right side, then left side view, then the top view, and the rear view. Tama na siya, yung i-accomplish. So, for the utility model and in the patents, the same naman sila formatting, mag-differ sila sa term kay utility model, background of utility model, if invention, background of the invention. So here, so this is the specification. So, you need to. Sa new rules, so kani kay pagka 2017 pa man siya, sa new rule, tanggalan na yung specification, only the title. Then background, this is the first utility model na na-registered in the Baiso main campus. This is, I think, ma'am kaning hand-driven motorcycle is product sa industrial design. This is a product of industrial design department sa Baiso, and this is the first registered utility model in Baiso. So, sa new rule, tanggalan na yung specification, only the title. The technical field, so muna siya 100% nga the present utility model relates generally to a motive power of wheelchair. But muna siya ang broad na statement. But more particularly to a hand-driven motorcycle having attachment for a wheelchair with a freewheeling statement adapted for use of lame and crippled persons and provide convenience to said user. So the specific statement which is na-incorporate diri sa to imong technology and the uses of the technology. Then the background of utility model here. Then here also you need to include the closest prior arts. So now sa karon we need to encourage sa mga application na starting 2018, 2019 and karon is we encourage to include the closest prior arts. Then the summary of utility model is the main objective, commercial objectives sa utility model. Then the brief description of several drawings. So here, the detailed description of the preferred embodiment or detailed description of the utility model. So we have to use the preferred embodiment. So here. Nakalito na siya. Kana siyang number is dapat na nakalabel sa number inyong drawings. Dili siya yung naka-level o ang sa level niya parts leg dili dapat ang yung representation niya is naka-number. Sa detailed description ato ninyo i-discuss unsa na siya like kaning 14 is a vertical post which provided connecting member so 30. So nga na siya ang presentation sa drawings. Then, na siya. Then, ang drawings niya, this is the claims. So, the hand-driven motorcycle having attachment means for attaching to wheelchair comprising. So, here, the part of the drawings. Claims. So, ang claims is 1 to 5. Free pa na siya pero mag-exist ka o 5 claims is naa siya additional fee nga 180 per claims for invention or patent and 120 for utility model. Then for the drawings is like this. Ingani ang representation sa inyong drawing. Here. You need to label it with numbers. So, you need also to initial, put kag initial sa imong technology. W is for wheelchair to indicate kung unsa siya. Like for example, you have also a stackable leg, the initial is L. So, but it's optional. Pero pwede mo butang. Then, you label it a number. So, kanang nakabutang ay 10, ang basis is there is a description. Kaya di man pwede o sa inyong drawings ang inyong ibutang kaya. For example, ansa ni siya nga part, leg, nabay wheel, ingana, dili pwede, dapat naka-number siya. So, kaninga number is, ang inyong description kay naa sa detailed description na siya ani dapat mabasa. Nga ansa ning numbera. The hand-driven motorcycle is adapted to officially attached na 10. Front legs or front bars. So, muna siya ang drawings. So again, for a utility model and invention, the same na sila format, mag-differ lang sila sa kaning mga terms. So, instead of utility model, so for patent, so invention na siya, na term. So I believe it's end of my topic. So I hope you've learned. And so just approach sa inyong instructor for this and mag-file mo o protection. Kaya usually sa mga students, ang mo facilitate is ang instructors ninyo. Inyong usually mga advisor. Okay? So, I hope it's clear and thank you so much for listening.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Lozano, for delivering a presentation on the topic of patents. Now we would like to open the floor to any questions or comments that our attendees may have. Please feel free to use the chat box to type in your questions and we will address them as they come in. So, any question, guys? Any clarifications about the topic? So, tanaw tarin.
And also, I just want to announce that tomorrow, kasi supposedly, di ba, this webinar is Monday to Friday. Then, since the holiday man sa 21, so, ma-move siya to 24 the presentation. Then, tomorrow is offline na siya. Sa inyo na tong i-workout na ninyo ang inyong patent search para sa reporting sa patent search report, patent search worksheet, and invention spotting. So, assignment ninyo. Kaya mo na siya required sa inyong mga instructor nga mo na siya daw inyong assignment. And then, that is muna siya yatang output po sa ito ang webinar workshop because you need to submit to ITSO sa inyong patent search and patent search worksheet kay i-report po na namo sa amo ang accomplishment sa ITSO. So that is why we required sa ITSO whatever sa amo mga gipang organize na mga IP awareness, especially the IP foundation, the patent search is the output is we require the output. Mga yun sa output. That is why tomorrow you need to your assignment. You need to do your assignment.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, any question, guys? Mag-ihap ko tamang 20. If wala, Jud, so we'll proceed na to. Is this the last topic, ma'am, or sundan pa
Yes,
niyo?
this is the last topic. So, mag-prepare na lang mo sa inyong i-present in the 24. Okay, during the presentation, I think our university directors is present. Then, me and the other resource speaker, and of course, your advisor. So,
Okay, ma'am.
dapat send your outputs. Especially those technology nga mga thesis. So katong na yung mga technology nga mga thesis, mo to sila yung mag-present kay, di ba? Na yung mag-assessment survey. So katong na yung mga technology. Din kato daw mga namagay participants ani nga bro sa title pa. Murag dapat sila sa wapat din sila ingog kailangan thesis title hearing pa man siguro sila. So dili daw to sila mag-present katulad yung nana sila technology na na-develop mga technology mo confession mag-present tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. So natay question diri, ma'am. So our first question is, unsa to na mga patent worksheets need i-present? Murag kanang siya recap.
Yes, ang inyong i-present is katong patent search report, katong tulo inyong i-present. So nadugangan ang inyong assignment. So first niyo i-present is the patent search report or the prior art search report. Kabantay mo tong forms nga I think na sa Google Drive search report, which is na dito ang inyong katong mga database mo inyong i-access, mga keywords, ITC, then katong inyong closest prior arts. Then the next document is the patent search worksheet, which is first table is the features of your technology, the keywords, and the ITC. Then the second table of the patent search worksheet is katong inyong ma-identified nga closest prior art, which is na ato ang reference number, title, and the international patent classification. Then ang third nga i-present is the invention spotting. Kato ang represent ganiha. Ngayon yung i-table ang yung features, then i-check or X or put yes or no ang mga features nga present sa D1, D2, o D3, then provide remarks as to their differences and advantages. Muna siya yung i-present. Then I have here a question. Good morning.
Yes,
Just want to clarify if asa mag-present
This
sa
coming
24 through Zoom ba gihapon mag-ask ko sa one of the organizer ani nga ha if Zoom or face to face ma'am. Zoom or face to face. Wala pa siya kuan. I think mag-ask lang siguro mo sa inyong advisor kay wala pa kay murag nakahisgot to nga mag face to face pero mag-set of schedule. So wala pa pud ni na updates o sa pamaagi. So i-approach lang inyong mga instructor no sa if Zoom ba siya or face to face.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So any other questions, guys?
Pwede na mo. Good morning, everyone.
Hi,
Good
Pwede
morning.
mo, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tentatively, di ba kan originally kay ano to ma'am, piece of base na supposedly pag 21.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Around 21, but because it's Sunday, so one na i-move to 24. And then, as we discussed with Engineer Oreganes, na mas maayo daw kung ang presentation is virtual kay mas makakita ang tanan so that everybody can like benchmark sa mga work sa uban. At the same time, mas clear ang presentation, I think. Kung naa sa virtual, makita na yun mo as in, visible siya tayo. Compared to kung face-to-face, for instance, aside from the fact na dili tanan natin makita, kay by schedule na siya, siguro kung naka-virtual siya, makita din na to clear sa ato ang screen. That is just an opinion from the two of us. Maybe we will collate with the other information sa mga other faculty. And maybe kung unsa pa suggestion sa mga estudyante asa mas maayo as well as the resource person. Amo lang sa sabutan sa lang siguro.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I-update laban mi ma'am ug sa pamaagi ma'am kay diri sa office ma'am. Pwede ra mi Zoom, pwede ra pod og face to face ug unsay pabor sa both pabor sa estudyante ug sa inyo mga advisor ug basta kami ma'am sa office, okay lang yung pwede ba siya Zoom, pwede na po siya o face-to-face. Depende na sa inyo. Then i-update naman pwede sa office na sa itong pamaagi.
Okay, ma'am. Kanang na follow-on, ma'am, question from our kanang GC sa among program committee. Ma'am, asa daw makuha ang G drive para sa mga files?
So the G drives is amo siyang through sa inyong instructor. So nami group chat sa mga instructor. So ato lang inyo i-ask na dito ang mga lecture materials, na dito ang pattern search, na dito ang pattern search worksheet. Then I will also upload later the PPT nga akong gamit karon.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, any other question, guys? Before we end our program, webinar, I mean.
Ma'am, pili ko mo na ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Kanang mabutang mapod sa ato ang lecture materials, ma'am, ang katong example, bitaw nga imong ipakita nila ng mga worksheets, katong na mga details, like para na sila guide.
Yes, ma'am. Kang post ko ato. Pero naka-PDF siya, ma'am, ha, kay di siya kadang iyang di kanang editable kay agang i-post is katong na-registered na nga industrial design ng utility model.
Yes,
So,
kinain na.
para guide po sa inyo habang. Pero, ang inyong gamiton na ma'am is A4 size. Usually A4 size. Ang inyong gamiton sa paper. Then, ang spacing niya is 1.5. Then, the font size is 11 or 12. Then, Arial, Century or Times New Roman. Muna siya inyong gamitin. Okay, ma'am?
Okay. So, wala na yung question, I guess. Wala na may nag-ask. No? So,
Last na ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
I-inform siguro natin ang mga bata ma'am as to pila ka minutes ang presentation, kay especially nga 85 ka groups sila. Yes,
Oh, man,
ma'am.
ka 85, ma'am, in just one day.
So, I don't know. Oo na nga kung basta may itong mga pamahagi yan eh. Or,
Mag-asa ko yung ma'am Angeline, ma'am ha, kay just.
sige ma'am.
Samtang gahuwatan ni Ma'am Busano, no, you can drop your questions, guys, if napa may laing question about sa atong topic karong nga adlaw.
Ma'am, mag-ask lang ni ma'am if kanang 85 jud ka groups ang mo present, ma'am? Or selected groups ra?
Oo, ang idea ni ma'am kay in the case nga dili siya possible nga sila 75. Then nagpinta niya to mga whole day, 3 to 5 minutes ang presentation kaya na siya with kanang even kita niyo to mag-present niya kanang kaya siya in one day. Pero naman dyan yung mga dili-dilian ko, most likely ang agyo dili maka di ma-accommodate. So I think
Yes,
ang
ma'am.
tentative idea ma'am is maybe representative per department na lang siguro. Like kung dili kita na mag-present ba.
Yes, ma'am. Kaya usually, sa pag-present sa ilang pattern search o worksheet is dali raman siya na sa 3 to 5 pero ari siya inig ka ng critiquing bitaw ma'am inig sa question and answer portion din iba mga comments ana usually murag malugay-lugay.
So same suggestions ma'am.
Ang giingon ni Ma'am Angie is if dili kaya sa time so kato na lang na representative per program.
Sige ma'am.
If dili kaya sa time.
Ngayon na ako representative per department o department na siguro ang maista na siguro na.
Then magsabot na daw ta sa faculty ma'am. Magsabot pa daw. Yes, Ma'am Angie. So, Ma'am Geraldine, so na may question Ari. So, here, if face-to-face, ma'am, does that mean no class? I mean, na-assess kids activities and man good, ma'am, kay until Friday ra and date. Then, also, ma'am, kahit i-virtual siya, ma'am. Kaya basi na sila klase dito sa 24, nasa pamaagi man ani, ma'am. Okay.
So, tungod kay na ay world ako og chance nga dili face to face ma'am, ang itago kanang sitaw na. Pero dili ko sure ha. Kita assuming nga virtual na gyapon siya so most sulod or maka kuan punta sa other classes and all. Face to face man gani siya, dili pa mo valid ba pagkatong supposedly schedule nga 21 dahil himuon na lang nga 24 siya sa holiday mas siya mo tanap siguro ni ma'am.
O ipangutana lang siguro na ma'am then i-ask pod siguro sa kanang CD bar or sa sa din ninyo, sa din ma'am, sa CEA, kaya sa pamagyan na, kaya na naman dyan na klase good sa 24, di ba? Marisyon naman ang class. Basin mag-conflict sa ilang class. Mag-conflict ba ma'am? Or sila sa mga klase bitaw?
Okay, okay.
Okay, consider. So, if wala na yung question, so mag-meeting lang daw ang mga faculty yun si Ma'am Ange. So, thank you, Ma'am. So,
Okay, thank you once again, Ma'am Busano, for sharing your expertise with us, and thank you to all of our attendees for your active participation in this webinar workshop. We hope you found this webinar helpful, and we wish you all the best in your future academic and professional endeavors. So, before you leave, no, kanang natay registration link na pod for today's webinar. So, asa man ang tong registration link?
pwede mo na ako leave.
Sige, ma'am.
So, thank you for listening my discussion today, and I hope na naka-learn mo sa mga ipag-discuss. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, natay registration link, no, gisend ni Ma'am Alagon. So, please fill in the form para sa attendance, for our day 3 attendance. So, na siya sa chat box, no? So, you can start filling in. Alright, everyone had a great morning of discussion and learning, but it's time for a well-deserved break. We'll now break for our lunch and reconvene back to our assigned schedule. Please take the time to enjoy your meal, mingle with your peers, and perhaps attend to other important tasks. Thank you for your attention and active participation thus far. So good day, everyone.